Blessed afternoon, Shalini. Blessed afternoon, brothers and sisters. How are you all doing? How are you,
Blessed.
Shalini?
Yes, I'm very good. Blessed, Ji, and blessed you all our viewers. We missed you a lot all these 4 days. So now we are back to share our learnings. Actually, we were out to in our mentors meet, and we have learned a lot in these 4 days. So we are very excited to share what all we have learned. So nice to see you back again.
Amazing, amazing. So, as Shalini said, brothers and sisters, we are back on this series. Shalini, who is a psychologist and a very strong top columnist in our world, who is aspiring to be the top 5 in the world, and she's on her magical journey. And my name is Vijayalakshmi Ramachandran. We both are from My Life, My Voice on this series, Empowering Self. It's a very powerful series which we have it holding in the morning, in the afternoon, as well as in the evening. What's the intention of this series? For those who are joining newly, this is a recap, and for those who are with us, and thank you so much for continuously giving your support and connecting with us one to one. This series is all about you. We are all victims of so much of our past and so much of our conditioning. The reasons are immaterial. What is important? Do we want to live like that, or do we want to live a very powerful life? What do you say, Shalini?
Yes, we want to share. We need to break our patterns if we want to live the life of our dreams. So these are.
Just go ahead, Shalini.
Yes. So we were talking about empowering ourselves. So these are main blockages, patterns are the ones which we first need to overcome. Like there's a one, I want to share some incident. Like there's a one friend of mine, and she wants to grow high in her life. Actually, she wants to become a best-selling author, and for that she needs a lot of time, and she needs to devote much of her time in her studies, and she's actually going through physical sufferings also, physical pains in her body. But for her to become a best-selling author, she needs to break her old patterns. Like most of her time is devoted in her household activities, and she's very much used to her luxurious life, and she just don't want to give her comfort zone, and still she wants to achieve high. So it's not possible now. So she was asking one day, the other day we were having a conversation. Then she asked me, what should I need to break my pattern? What should I not able to overcome? Then we had a good conversation about 15 minutes, and like I discussed with you also, and you told me that you have to keep an eye on your purpose. If your purpose is high, if your goal is high, you what do you want to achieve? You need to ask the questions like why you want to achieve. Your why needs to be strong in order to get you high in your life. So unless your why is strong, you will remain the same where you are. You will remain to continue to the same where you are. And if your why is strong, then no matter what, you will come out of your comfort zone. You do whatever it costs. You will do whatever it may take. So first and foremost thing required is why needs to be strong in every case. Why do you want to become a best-selling author? Then I asked her some questions like, why do you want to become a best-selling author? Then she replied that I want to have name, fame, recognition. Like she has always been suppressed all her life. She was always put down. Like no one cares for her in her family background. She felt like ignored, and so she wants to achieve something in life. She wants to tell the people that she's worthy, and all those who have humiliated her so far. So she wants to be recognized, and at the same time she wants to serve and contribute by her experiences, by sharing her experiences in her stories through her writing. She wants to spread the positive message. Like she has gone through whatever she has gone through, she just don't want anyone to suffer. So then I asked, so living the same life and continuing the same style, same pattern, will you able to achieve it? She said no. So that's the foremost thing. Pattern needs to be broken to have something in life. You'll have to come out of your comfort zone. Your mentors are required. Like in my case, I got you, and now I'm realizing that where I was standing and now where am I. So you need a mentor in your life. Unless you're a mentor, there's someone always required to push you and pull you whenever you go down. Because without a mentor, without a supporting hand, you will always fall in the pit of downfall, and you will always be pulled back by all your relatives. So that's the foremost thing. Pattern needs to be broken, and for that you need a helping hand. So I just asked her to join you, as like my life has just like my life has changed. I just asked you to come and see, because patterns, it's not easy to come out of your old patterns, because they have been they have acquired the deep place since long years. So they will pull you back. So you need to have a conscious check, and for that you have to program your mind. So in our morning manifestation program, as we are doing different practices, like we are programming our mind through NLP practices, we are doing chakra balancing. So all we are doing affirmations. So all these are the things that you need to program your mind with. So I just asked to join you. Let's see yourself what happens. So she agreed to it, and I will make her introduce to you. And she asked me, because she has found a lot of change in me. Like what were you and now? Like I used to be very shy and very camera shy person, and she saw my YouTube videos and she said, like, you are expressing yourself. So in our mentors class also, we learned the importance of self-expression, how self-expression is must. So that's how.
Amazing.
So what do you say, Vijay?
Absolutely, Shalini. It's really, thank you so much, first of all, showing the path to others. We don't many times realize until when we talk about it to somebody, say, oh, yeah, I did break it and I am now a new, right? Until then, you don't realize it. So, my recommendation be go all out, keep self-expressing yourself. You made a couple of points which I would like to, elicit to our brothers and sisters who are watching it live or recorded. The old patterns are deep inside, and they have come for an intention which served well at that time of that creation. So I would recommend all the people who feel like I want to break free is equally let go that habit with gratitude. Why? It did serve your purpose at that time. How many of you know that when something, when something is going to come closer to it, the eyes would immediately shut? You may be thinking, oh, you stopped me from seeing it, what is coming, and do something. But the natural instinct of closing is an intention to protect. Like that, every old habit served a purpose. But the question is that purpose is really valid now? Or are we carrying it? It is like a childhood bag. Do you still carry it? You don't carry it. You will keep it as a treasure and look at it, right? So the key point is old habits, if it is not looked at, re-looked at it every now and then and carefully evaluated and let it go so that a new habit could be built is very important. As you rightly said, there are a lot of techniques. And in this one, I would like to give you a story and then we could get into the practice of how to let go the habits. And all the brothers and sisters who are seeing it, whatever the technique I'm telling you here, either Shalini or most of our students who have practiced it, not just as my students, but as the practice across the globe as students of many other people. So don't take these things light. It is very powerful, but most of the powerful things are simple. We just ignore it when it is simple. All the nature things are very simple. They are not complex. It's only we make it complex. So let's get into the story part, right? So here is, all of you know Phoenix. It's a great story. I was recently, came across a video. I think today morning somebody sent it. They said that an eagle lives for minimum 70 plus years. Can you imagine 70 plus years an eagle can live? But it is not by default. It could live only if it can liberate its old self as it grows. Similarly, phoenix bird. There are many people who would know. Phoenix bird is a very powerful bird. I think you all recognize that phoenix bird in one of the dream country has that as a symbol. There is a meaning to it. Phoenix bird gets into the fire and becomes new. How much guts the phoenix bird has to have to go into the fire, get burnt to become new. The old habits are like that. You need to get into the fire, burn it, and become new. Once you become new, you are more powerful than your previous avatar of phoenix bird. So all of us has the power to let go and do become the new. So evaluate your old habits. If it is not serving the intention of your higher purpose and your goals, let it go. Let it go. There are people who would give with 100 odd reasons why it cannot be done. So here is the technique which could be used if you are struggling to let go the old habit. Shalini, are you ready?
Yes, I'm always ready.
Okay, everyone ready? Ready? It's a very simple technique, and we have been using several techniques. Hopefully, you are all checking on it, and we could keep communicating this in all other forums as well. So today is the simple technique. Whenever you have a old habit, which is we thought you broke, but it is keep coming, right? You said, okay, tomorrow morning, simple thing. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up at this time. It could be 5, it could be 6, whatever the time, but you kind of snooze it and you kind of delay it till it becomes no longer like, hey, I have to get up, otherwise I'm going to be delaying the whole day, or I'm going to be at a big risk of getting scolded, or whatever the reason, right? Now, how do you do it? Imagine that old habit, write it on a paper saying, I snooze whenever the bell rings because of whatever the reason. Write it. There is a pattern. Write it if possible. Write a picture out of it, of your own snooze, like sleepy face, as against what you truly want. Once you write down either words or sketch wise, then burn it. See and burn it and say, I am done. That old me has been burned. It's no longer valid. If you cannot burn it because you are in the office or you are on the way, whoever is hearing, just break it into pieces and throw it to the air. And that old you has gone out of you. The idea is physically tell what is this technique. It's a very deeper science, but it's a very simple science how the brain works. Those of you who knows how the brain works, you would have by now caught it why this technique is very powerful. Now, you only did half of it. That is, you eliminated the old. Always remember, I say this several other places. When you are cleaning your garden, you clean by removing all the weeds, but you don't leave it like that. You plow it, you refresh it with a fresh new soil and put new seed of what your choice is. It is very important. Otherwise, what happens? In that same place, again, weed will come because old habits have that powerful strength. Now, how do you break that? What did we do? First, breaking the old habit, written down those words or the picture, burn it physically, and or make it into small pieces, tear it into small pieces, that paper, and fly out. So it has gone out. Now, refill it with the new habit. Write down this time the same thing or the picture, whichever you wanted, that powerful getting up, the clockwise 5 a.m. and get up figure with a smiley face, whatever, and color it. If you say, I don't have the color, don't worry, write a black and white picture, like with your pen or with your pencil, whatever you have. The intention is create another powerful picture. That means you removed the old picture and put a new picture. Brain works on picture. That's why we call the successful people visionary leaders, vision leaders. Anything you visualize comes true because brain knows that it cannot differentiate between a dream or a real. That's a power. Go and check all your encyclopedia or whatever. This is a very simple technique upon which this works. So brothers and sisters, do it. And Shalini, you also try it and let us know tomorrow to our audience. What do you
Yes,
say? Enjoyed the
I,
technique?
yeah, it's a very easy and very innovative technique. I'll definitely going to do. I mean, I just need to write and just burn it out.
Yes, you just have to write it and burn it off. Safe, safe, safe. Those of you who feel it and all those lovely students who are listening, it's very powerful for you. Do it and tear it and do it. You don't have to burn it, just tear it and fly it out. Don't store it, just fly it out
Yes.
and feel
Blow
that
it
it has
away.
gone out of you.
You can blow it
Yes,
away and imagine
yes,
that
they
all your worries, problems, patterns have gone away in the universe, and universe will take care of it now.
absolutely, absolutely. Amazing, Shalini. I could see that face has changed the way as if you have done your exercise. Amazing. With that, I think time to say bye to our audience. Brothers and sisters, thank you so much for listening to us continuously and giving the support. This series is for you. And we are very happy to have all of you in live. We have given our WhatsApp group also. You can join, learn more about it, start your powerful day with our morning manifestation club. And we are here to empower you with very simple techniques every single day, cleansing yourself and creating powerful brain networks so that you could be wired for your life with powerful habits. With that, Shalini, thank you so much for joining and sharing that influential message from your friend as well as inspiring another life. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow. Bye everyone. Bye Shalini.